Hey guys, Kevin here from Wolf Strings, and today I wanted to talk about the different types of mesh used in lacrosse. Now there's a lot of different companies out there and a lot of different types of mesh, and if you're a new player or new parent, it can be a little overwhelming to figure out what exactly you need. So I'm going to go over three basic types of mesh that you can find in the market, what their advantages, disadvantages are, what they're used for, and if I recommend them to a new player or what level of player should be using these types of mesh. I'm going to try and move fairly quickly to keep this short, so if you have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comment below, and I will definitely get back to you with an answer. So in front of me here we have your most basic type of mesh, which is just a hard coated mesh, basically a hard mesh. And this is in a 10 diamond pattern, and that's the most standard type of diamond size you'll find in lacrosse, 10 diamonds across. What hard mesh is it's a nylon based mesh, and it's coated in some type of polymer plastic coating that makes it very stiff. Advantages to hard mesh are that it lasts quite a while, and it's definitely going to hold up in all weather conditions. I will say though that rain can definitely make it a little slick and a little slippery, but this is definitely the most bang for your buck because you can find hard mesh for under $5 for a piece of mesh. And I said it does last a long time. However, it is hard to break in. It does take a while for the mesh to finally open up, get a little soft, and then hug the ball, which is kind of what you want in a pocket to be consistent. So it does take a while to get to that point. However, for $4, $5, you can't beat it because it's going to last you probably the longest out of most of these meshes. And here I just have a different size diamond. This is a 6 diamond version, something to consider. It doesn't matter which one you use, it's just all about your playing style. So hard mesh. Next category we have are wax meshes. So kind of going off the problems that basic hard meshes have. Oops, that's not wax mesh. So here we have a couple different wax meshes. We have Throne of String, their basic wax mesh, Ninja mesh, and then some Gym Wax from Gym-A-Lax. And what wax mesh is a nylon based mesh that is coated with wax instead of that polymer coating like in the basic hard mesh. This wax gives it a little more of a waterproof and weatherproof element. It's not completely waterproof, but that wax really does keep the rain off your pocket, so the ball won't slip out like it would in hard mesh if it's raining. So it gives you a little more of that friction against the wax. Also, it's a little softer than hard mesh, so you're able to string it a little easier, stretch it out a little easier. It's easier on your hands to string. And I think a beginning player would be fine with using wax mesh as well as hard mesh. However, wax mesh is going to be a little more expensive than your basic hard mesh. Typically they run anywhere from $10 to $20 a piece. And then in the third and final category that I think is a basic type of lacrosse mesh is performance mesh, and this is becoming very popular right now in lacrosse, of these performance types mesh. So these are non-nylon based meshes, and they are designed to be completely weather and waterproof, and also they won't bag out when you string them. They're very, very consistent, and they come in a lot of different styles. Oh, I also have string king here. So I have Hero Mesh from East Coast Dyes, in a semi-hard feel and a semi-soft feel. We have Money Mesh from Gym-A-Lax, something I would probably put right in between these two as far as its hardness goes. And then we have String King, and they have a lot of different types of mesh, and that could be a whole nother video right there. But yeah, String King makes performance mesh, and a beginning player would be okay using this. However, it is very expensive. Performance mesh can run anywhere from $15 to $30. So if you're first getting into the sport, that initial cost up front can be pretty huge. So spending another $30 on mesh can kind of be a little unrealistic when we're talking about a new player. Your budget typically would be somewhere in a hard mesh type budget. So, but yeah, advantages, you do get quite a bit of advantage using a performance mesh. It's going to last a long time. It's going to be impervious to weather and different types of conditions, and it's going to be probably the most consistent when you're learning to pass and catch. It's going to really allow you to throw with good technique. and it's just going to last you for duration of the whole season. All right, guys, so that's my basic overview of the types of mesh in lacrosse. Again, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks, guys.